Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've been safe all this weekend. The world's going crazy everywhere we turn, but the main thing we have to do is protect ourselves, and let's go get the American dream. Now remember, tablet, pen, do not take pictures, not record. Got to get it in the brain. Ultimate goal, first thing we got to do is on that tablet is write down today's date. July 5th, 2021. Now remember this means we just started our third quarter. We just finished our second quarter. That means we have to accomplish the goals between now and the end of the year to get to the $1 million dream, $1 million of credit, $1 million in the bank. If you do what I ask you to do and you follow through, it'll happen. December 31st, 2021. It's the end of the year. So guess what we get to do? Now, I don't understand why you did not attain this yet, because if I can do it, being born in a taxi, eating off the pier, stealing out of a trash can, kind of fun. There's one of my mansions at the time before I got to die. Literally today. Today's the day I died. All right, literally at 5:41, 12 years ago. All right, I'll tell you what, it sucks when your life gets stolen, you die, but I got to come back. There's one of my yachts. There's one of my Lamborghinis in my building too. I like the American dream, but me, I follow through. What about you? Are you a procrastinator? You forget to do something yesterday, today, till tomorrow too? That stuff's got to stop. It's kind of like time. I can't turn time back, neither can you, but we can control what the time that God's given us every second of the day. I don't waste any time. You see, I learned 12 years ago today, I died, and that, waste time. You never know when it's over. So let's think about this. Me, born in a taxi. Mother threw me away like a piece of trash. Gave me a girl's name. Got to steal and beg off the pier. What am I going to do? Say boo-hoo-hoo like most people do? No, thank you. I was lucky I learned to read at 2.5 years old. I wanted to go get it. I want to get out of hell. So I did that. Got my first $100,000 at 9.5. All right, got my first million at 14. Double billion at 26. How am I doing so far? You see, it's like the goals. One of my goals right now is I want to take all the dead zone under the freeways and make it homeless parks. Can you imagine? Because nobody wants to see the crap out front their door or the street. But if every homeless person wants to go camping, and all right, some want to get off the street too, let's do that. But let's take the dead zone under the freeway, because we can turn it all right, so they go camping the rest of their life. All right, they don't want to be in a shelter. The bottom line is they want to feel free. But again, that's just a goal for me. Today, 7.5 years old when I was at, you know what I got to do? Being used and abused kind of sucks. But you know what? They had a poker game every Wednesday night. They kept going blah, blah, blah. But they said a corporation's a legal person. Can you write that down, please? A corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down. I circled it 10 times. They called me weird. Probably true. But then I went to the Torrance Police Department the next day. There's a library next door. Can you imagine? I walked in and said, "Ma'am, can you tell me what this means?" She said, "Here's a mock of here, what? Can you say that slowly? Here's a mock of here, book." I said, "You're in charge of the library." Oh my God, no wonder we're screwed up. But here's the thing. I looked at the microfiche, I read the book, I can read a page at a time, I can write both hands at the same time, all right, and talk and have fun, and I got total recall on most things anyway. So I read the damn book, and I got pissed off that day. You know what the problem is? They had no blueprint, rules, instruction manual, how to put it together. Kind of like you've been looking for all your life. Hey, half of you got a corporation today. You know what you've been doing since you set it up? That's it. I mean, you don't know what the hell you're doing. What can I say? Every book you've read, does it teach you the rules and tools? I'm going to tell you the truth today and give you the rules and tools you've been looking for all your life. It's kind of fun. But I only have 17 million clients so far and 16 billionaires. You want to be next? Let me know. So basically it's simple. I'm going to teach you how to connect the dots. You ready to play? Because guess what? If you got that corporation sitting there doing nothing, let me go build it for you. You see, my first corporation at 9.5, because I sent away a little money order, I wanted to see if it would work. And guess what it was? Helping Hand Industries. Look at them, Secretary of State. You see, a 9.5-year-old kid star, that was me. Hey, we're worldwide. The guy actually used in the movie Dave. Isn't that fun? But then at 14, I got $1 million. One of my first cars right in front of you. I like the Lamborghini Countach, don't you? You see, you got a choice today, but I'll bet you're stuck. Can I get you past go? Can you write that, please? Getting past go, because you're stuck. And you're bringing the pain home every day. That's ridiculous. We're going to teach you how to play. You ready? Understand, I'm going to show you my Lamborghini collection. My Duffys, my 6 mansions. Oh, I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet in 1981. I just want to prove white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. I parked my race butt in my backyard. Where you park yours? Got my helicopter, and I got the largest house in Huntington Harbor and the largest U-Dock too. And I got my 3 yachts. Then I got my Ferraris too. You see, I don't understand. All I had is God and me, and I could create a blueprint for me that works. All right, and 17 million people too, but why haven't you done this? What's wrong with you? Are these turned on? Can you write down race rules, please? Race rules and tools. Let's play. There it is, July 4th. We took the yacht out. That was great. All right. Everything I touched is into gold since I was 4. July 5th at 5:41. Today, 12 years ago, I'd die. Some turd came on my yacht with swine flu pneumonia. And I got the worst case. It killed me the very next damn day. I got to hear what they had to say. The doctor said he's going to not make it. He's going to die. My wife screamed her head off. Then I heard the guy I made him a multimillionaire trick my wife to sign a POA that day. Because she knew I trusted him. I guess I shouldn't have done that too. So going to the other side. All right, I had H1N1 pandemic 9. We just got out of 19. What about number 26? See, we're not done. Understand, on the other side, they gave me a choice, stay in peace or go back. I said go back. My wife just screamed her head off. What would you say? See, your lack of knowledge is what's screwing you up. Sorry, it's just true. You bring the pain home time after time, again and again. You didn't have to do this since you're 18 years old, by the way. So the bottom line is they nicknamed me the Godfather of Credit in 2008. Heck, I brought in $3.6 billion from my clients in credit. We're going to talk about credit rebuilding. Can you write that down, please? It's called credit rebuilding. We're going to learn the truth, the law. It's right in front of you. This is from the Federal Trade Commission. Credit repair is a scam, not allow collecting money up front. But you got 10,000 companies ripping people off every day for $99 a month for 2 years, if not more. You wouldn't be dumb enough to pay someone past 6 months, would you? Oh, well, that's on you. You see, getting to know me is kind of fun. My wife says this is my hobby. I haven't had a paycheck for 25 years. So the reality is she says you do this because it keeps you out of my hair. Probably true. You see, getting to know me, I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough. Look it up. He was security chief at TRW in Hesperian. Maybe today I can train you a little bit. Can you pay attention? Can you write down Credit Services Act? Google it later today. It'll get you that copy I showed you before. The truth, you'll find out today what I tell you is actually factually verifiable. All right, bottom line, it'll tell you the Credit Repair Organization Act 2, where it says attorneys can't do credit repair. What are you supposed to do now? By the way, your credit's not broken. You can't repair it. The only thing you can do, all right, is rebuild it. That's just the truth. That information was provided by the Federal Trade Commission, by the way. So me, it's simple. I broadcast up to 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, and all day Saturday. You see, I don't like pre-recorded crap. Google my name. The only thing you'll see is my ugly brother next to me, too. But I've been doing this for 43 years. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I'll get you to a million if you allow me to. I want to be your personal coach for 90 days. Is that okay? We can play, but remember, there's only 1,000 steps to get to the $1 million corporation or personal credit or personal business and $1 million in the bank. I don't understand. I wrote it so you can't even screw it up. Let's give you the first 25 steps today. You ready to write them down? Number 1, you're going to go to raisecredit.com. You're going to clickety-clack, get your credit reports for free. That's number 1 for you. Then I want to put the report numbers in the right-hand corner in my system. I'm going to guarantee your credit score to go up, and away in about 90 working days. I'll even guarantee it in writing too. You see, what I want you to start doing is asking the word why. I don't understand. Ever since I was used and abused and born in a kid, born in a taxi too, my favorite word is always why. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? Tear me apart. Everything I like to do is tear apart. I got to understand how it works. So start asking why, like I'm going to ask you right now. Why you got an SSN? Tell me why you have a Social Security card. I want you to get it out of your personal wallet now, now, now. I want you to focus on step number 2, because you should have learned this since day 1 when you got it to get your job. It says do not laminate, do not use for variety purposes. Heck, on that card, if it's in front of you, it says property of Social Administration, not you. You didn't even know how to play. But average 90 working days to make your score go up, up, and away. Not hard to do at all. That's step number 3. Now, the worst case will go no more than 180 days, unless you keep screwing up again on you. So let's understand what we get to do. There are 12 acts. These are acts that we could use, like the Fair Lending Act, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, or Credit Service Collection Act, all these things too. You see, I like beating up your creditor more than anything. I know some of you write those stupid letters, not mine, not late. Doesn't seem to work all the time, and all the things too. That's what the credit repair companies do. But what if we went back to the creditor or the credit bureau based on the act we're allowed to? See, every application to this day is inaccurate. It's wrong. Now, I might even ask you to negotiate a debt or two. Legal action methods, kind of fun. I wrote a book on that years ago, especially after I kicked Chase Bank in Santa Ana court. I kicked their assets too. And the judge said, give them another $5,000 to me. You got more rights than you think you do. But you got what it takes to go get it. Now, I want you to, this is from Credit Karma, because I'm going to tell you the truth. It hasn't changed since I taught Ken Yarble years ago. Now, understand something. This lady had a 500 score. I got her 157 points. You see it right in front of you? But understand, that was 45 working days. When you look at Credit Karma because it's free, or even though they got indicted because they're part of TransUnion, update every day, guess what you get to do? They have no phone number to help you. Anything at 29% is in the green. Anything in 30 is in the yellow. Anything above that's in the red. See, you don't know how to play. Let me show what I did. What I did for this client is I did a rapid refresh. I invented that too, by the way. And you know what? I'm helped the ones. I'm actually did the rapid scoring for your mortgage companies years ago with Ken Yarble, Harold Stokes. So I blocked all their crap. Now they got a 701, but when they started, they were first a 480. Now what I did is I got rid of all the crap but a couple of collection accounts. Now they got a one little account because that's an open sky. I told them to do that too. Then I got them a card. Now I'm not done with them, but understand something. I just got them a $3,000 card on July 2nd. All right, that's the third card. Now it's going to go to a 750, and then I'm going to pop them up to $250,000 of credit. I want them to get rid of those 2 collection accounts because they still have some bad credit too. But if you allow me to play with you, all right, I can rebuild every one of you. It's kind of fun. But again, that's up to you too. So here's one I blocked. I did a rapid rescore again. But let's understand this one's really screwed up pretty bad. 11 collection accounts right there. They have a 571 and a 562. Because I did a rapid rescore and they only have one account, they're even late on their collection. They're late on their car payment. I got them a $3,000 card. I told you I can build your credit in the beginning, middle, and end of the 2. Either way, I'm going to get you some credit because you got to rebuild it and understand how to play. Now, let's talk about credit rebuilding, rapid rescore, because that's what helps me get things right away. So I'm going to charge you $499. That's it. I'm not going to milk you for $99 a month for 2 years plus, all right, like those credit repair flakes, because they're really not doing what they're supposed to do. But understand something. Every Saturday I have a class called Education and Analyzation for you too. 90 working days. But if you really screwed up, it might take me 180 days at the most. Just don't keep screwing up on you. Now here's the thing. I guarantee you $1,000 cash card minimum before, during, or after the end of the program. You see, it's going to help you with your credit score going up, and away anyway. So here's double your money back too. Now what's your excuse? You got to go pick your nose, step your toe? There's no excuses for you. You see, I even give you back a money back guarantee. I don't like excuses because it doesn't put food on the table. One of the things that I love, all right, is Zelle. Credit unions, bank use Zelle. All you do is you make me a recipient. There's my name. Instead of my phone number, use my email address, ray@rayscredit.com. You Zelle it right away. That's $4.99. and you get $1,000 card back to you too? What excuse you got now? You can do a bank transfer deposit as well. We bank at Chase or B of A. Take a picture of that page today. You're probably going to need it too. Now here's something else I need you to do. These are the steps I want you to follow through. You added yourself to the national mailing list. You don't even know you did that too. All that junk mail you get every day? Why don't we call a phone number called 888-567-8688. Opt out for 5 years. That way we get that mail to stop right away, and it'll help half those robocalls you get every day too. See, that's step number 4. You paying attention now? So what do we get to do? We get to plan the problem. Everyone I talked to for 43 years tell me the little story, blah, 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 blah. We've all went through hell. Hell, I died and came back here too. So let's understand, you got to plan the problem. You see, what you do is you got to plan the problem. Someone's going to try to take it away, knock you down, and hurt you some more too. Usually it's someone you know, your friend or family member, by the way. That's just the way it works. Kind of sucks too. Now write down safety credit. Can you do that for me, please? Why don't you pull out your purse or wallet now, and pull out your credit cards you got, whatever you got. Here's the problem with you. Every one of you don't know the rules and the tools, but you're going to hear the truth. The moment you take any card past 29%, you dropped your score, you got stuck, you can't get any more. So now I want you to put a stick in the back of your card. Your lack of discipline in rules and tools you're lacking of keeps hurting you, and you bring the pain home to your family. That stops today. Sticky, limit, 25, 29%. Write it down, because I want you never to bring that pain home. You can't even write this stuff off. So when you jack it up, you screw it up. You got to stop that now. Now write down line of defense. You watch Chase Bank, B of A, Wells Fargo Bank, and grocery stores shut down locations. They bankrupted the locations. They took it as a tax write-off, and they got a tax credit too. They're playing the game. But hell, not you. You like bringing the pain home to you and your family too, right? Stickies. Never bring the pain home again. Got it? Step number 5. Ultimate goal. The only one screwing up your credit is you. 25, 29%. Maintain it. You'll maintain an 820 credit score. Ultimate goal is pretty simple to do. All right, you lose your job, God have mercy, what do? Everyone seems to do the same silly thing. They run out of time, they run out of money, and then they jack up their credit in 42 days. Stop using the wrong damn money. Why would you do this to your family? I didn't have a family as a kid like you. It's about time you learn how to play. Now, what I like to do is repackage you. Is that okay? How about I repackage your house? Okay, how about I repackage your car? How about I repackage your bank account too? Would you like some money? It's simple to do. All right, the bottom line is what I do, I'll do it for you too. You want to play? I built credit for my cat years ago. Just pull off that stunt too. Cats have 9 lives, and after today, so will you. Look at Ink Magazine right there. How to use and finance anything by using plastic. I'm all over in that magazine, that issue too. And now remember something. Corporate credit, it's a write-off. The interest rate, the credit card line of credit too. It can finance itself, and if it screws it up, it gets to write it off too. But you can't do that for you. So quit bringing the damn pain home. Now let's pretend today you need $5,000 now. Oh my goodness, now. What are you going to do? Say boo-hoo-hoo? Go ask your friends and your family in the bank. Hell, they're all going to say no. And now you're going to get scared again. Your problem is you didn't have safety credit, but you're going to have it after I meet me. Now here's a card in my hand worth $5,000. There's one on the screen. They say that no matter if you got the worst credit in the world, you piss away $50 every other day. If that's true, if I max out this $5,000 card, the payment is $50 a month. So if I got the discipline and quit jacking up my credit, living on that too, and live within my means, I could actually rebuild my life as well. You see, they even say you waste $140 a week. Is that true? That's $600 a month. So if I look at some common sense, and I took one of these cards that are $50,000 a piece, and I jacked it up today, the payment is $612.26. For what the average person pisses away every given month, I would have bought them 2 pizza restaurants with a damn drive-through. They stay open through a pandemic. Stop wasting money. Quit bringing the pain home. How hard is that to understand? You got a choice, number 6 today. Now let's see what we're going to do. We're going to reach their goals. I reached all my goals by this time I was 26, and we're talking double billion under corporate structure, by the way. So start believing in yourself. Me, I believe in God, and I believe in me. When I broke that record for the highest kick on the planet, I just wanted to prove white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. You got some dummies trying to tell you can't do this or that too in your life too. Remember, God gave you a gift and a dream. Why don't you see it, believe, and go get it? But again, what can I tell you? Let's go back to your SSN while you got it. Here's the truth. It'll set you free. You got an SSN, you get a job, so that way your first paycheck's taxed, and they get to tax it till you're dead, and then they put you in probate too. What can I tell you? It's IRS public record right in front of you. Who's going to teach you to play? You hear things today you can't hear anywhere on the planet. All right? You got your SSN, you got your spear, and you trend your Nickelbacks too. The moment you jack these suckers up, past 29%, plop. You dropped the score, got stuck, couldn't get any more. What can I tell you? It's just the truth. You know you did it to yourself too. We got to learn to play. The other reason you got an SSN, we're the collateral for the United States of America Incorporated. Ever since Nixon took the gold standard out. Now write down Ray's rules one more time. We're going to use some more common sense. So Ray's rules. If I give you $100,000 of credit, all right, don't say you're going to go piss it away because you did that before yesterday. We're going to learn to play. $100,000 of safety credit. Write it down. You use 29%. That gives you $71,000 of safety credit. Case blanket the fan, lost a job, or a pandemic to last an average 18 months. When you take the money and credit from your family and you roll the dice and hurt your family and you bring the pain home, that's not acceptable. Write down, never bring the pain home. Stop using the wrong damn money. What's wrong with you? I pray these are turned on today because it's about time you go get the $1 million damn dream. Ray's rules. Write it down again and again too. That's step number 7 for you. Now my first coma, 5.5 years old. Last one was today, 12 years ago. That kind of sucks. Stole my whole life. I'm laying there dead. I get to hear what he's doing to me. But he tricked my wife to sign a POA. Damn. But I got to go to the other side and I got a choice. Stay in peace or go back. Well, hell, my wife just screamed her head off. What do you think I'm going to say? I said go back that day. Now there's my yacht. There's my U-Dock. There's one of my race boats. There's the address. Check it out. I'm from Show Me State. I'm so tired of the blah, blah, blah. It's like Tony Baloney. They ripped off Johnny here. Or the stupid guy with the new hat. If no one's giving you the rules and tools and giving you the blueprint and the steps to rebuild your life, it's all blah, blah, blah today. So check it out. All right, H1N1 kills me. I got to come back and help you. What did I do? I walked around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks. Not hard to do. I put my credit score back to an 820 because I know how to do it in about 3 weeks or less. Then I popped a $1 million card. I don't stay down like you. From now on, neither are you. Write down closet division. Write down 5. I invented and basically set up the rules and tools for divisions in '86. So understand something. Closet division, so you have an ability to do it again and again too. If rich and famous people, grocery stores and banks and cities can do this, so can you. Fighting through the pain, pull out a closet division, and don't bring the damn pain home, but you never had to. Ultimate goals up to you. You should have did this at 18 years old, by the way. So here's what I do every morning when I get up at 2:25. I get on my knees and say, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I put myself in check. I've done this ever since I was a little kid. Since I didn't have a mommy and daddy to help me and all the things like most people do, I put myself in check. I got God in me. I look in the mirror every day for 2 minutes. Then I ask myself 2 questions out loud. I want to hear myself talk. And I always ask, have I completed everything I need to? No. Is there more to be done? Yes. So here's the thing with you. You got an idea. You got a dream. Oh, goody. Then you go ask your friends and family to encourage you. Instead, they interrupt you and say, you got to do this or that too. You ever notice you got some dummies around you that haven't done it and they're trying to tell you what to do? Why don't you do this? Don't cloud your direction. Let me repackage you. By the way, that's step number 8, by the way. Ultimate goal is pretty simple to do. God's delays are not God's denials. Do you understand this? Let's go get the money. So you don't get it. I didn't like begging and stealing off the pier. It pissed me off. I didn't like stealing out of a trash can, too. I kept wondering where the hell's my mommy and my daddy. They didn't give a damn about me. I got a choice. Solve the damn problem or basically go boo-hoo-hoo like most people do and feel sorry for themselves. So you today, we're going to get the money. All right? You see, we're getting older, slower. We're not as pretty as we used to be. Go back to the job you hate. Go ahead. Eventually they're going to fire you anyway. And then you're going to deliver some pizza. I hope that's not your dream. Now write down, see it, believe it, go get it. See it, believe it, go get it. I've done that since I was 4. You got a choice, step number 9. Ultimate goal. Let's talk about the cities. Let's talk about the banks and the grocery stores. Hey, how about Sam's Club? 2 years before the pandemic, they shut down 63 locations just in California, not counting the other 49 states. So understand what they did. They said, I don't want that location. I'm going to bankrupt that sucker. I'm going to write off my taxes. They get to pick what fails or not and write it off. Not you. You bring the pain home to you. Then after that, they got a tax credit. You see, they know how to play. But again, you're bringing the pain home because you like to. So they use tax IDs, subsidiaries, and branch numbers. I want you to write down tax ID and division. Can you do that for me, please? Now let's understand. I'll bet you when you heard the word bankruptcy for the city, you heard a city file bankruptcy, you didn't do a damn thing. I'll bet you did nothing. You heard it, you didn't pay attention. All it is, blah, blah, blah. Me, I tore it apart. Every time in my life I hear something, I tear it apart. I want to know what makes it tick. I want to know how they did that, too. I've been studying rich and famous people since I was 2.5 years old because I pretended I was going to go get it, too. See, the United States of America Incorporated, they're corporations. Oh, all states are corporations. Divisions, oh, sorry, they're called cities now. They're corporations, too. And damn, they planned the problem in case it happened to them, like I tell you to do for you. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy, just in case blank hit the fan. But you like bringing the pain home when you have a bad day, don't you? Now let's talk about bankruptcy a little more. How about Apple Computer? In 97, they were bankrupt. They were done. Mr. Bill Gates, who got indicted 4 times for being so damn smart, he wrote him a check for $150 million. Pretty simple. He saved their assets. Now they're worth trillions of dollars today. See, I want you to understand something. When you file bankruptcy on you brought the pain home and went boo. Write down bankruptcy. Now. You see, bankruptcy, Google it later today. It'll give you this page I'm showing you now. It'll say SSN. We're all ducks. Why don't we all go through the day going quack, 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 quack? We only got one SSN, only one chance to try. And then we die. S is for corporation, division, subsidiary, more. Heck, sign me up for that too. I get another chance. But again, you bring the pain home because you want to. By the way, that's step number 10. Ultimate goal, here's right in front of you. It's all from the IRS public record. SSN equals a 1040. Tax you till you're dead, probate too. SS4 equals 1120. What's it say on line 10 right in front of you? It says banking and credit purposes, which means they get to write it all off. And if they screw up, they get to write off that too. Kind of like Wells Fargo Bank. They're frauds. All their employees stole identity. They got fined $3 billion. Oh, that hurt. They wrote that off too. You see, you got to understand, the only thing that ever wins on this planet are corporations. But not you, because you haven't learned to play. Chapter 18. Wow. This is what I found out when I was 7.5. It's not legal advice. It's chapter 18. Let's read it. You ready? It says a corporation is a legal person may sue or be sued. That's it. No wonder 9 out of 10 people sit there going, not a damn thing after they set one up every day. Because they don't know how to play. See, I want you to incorporate you or a corporation. You can basically work in conjunction with your life too. It's your choice. Now, when somebody sees you do a corp, they're going to call you like they do us 3 times a day. They haven't done their research, but their dummies are going, are you a member of the BBB? It's like, are you stupid? Did you look through online to see what you're talking about? And you're verifying them? All right, amazing. The Better Business Bureau is a fraud. Yes, a fraud. A not-for-profit fraud. Okay, you got 10 million companies that will not be blackmailed by them because they're blackmailing people like the hacking crap we see every damn day. Now, they got indicted in 2013. Not only did they change their name, file bankruptcy, they're still around today. The city of Los Angeles said, "Get the hell out of my city. You're fraud since day one." The judge made them shut their office down now. Other cities are doing it too. Now, that's not from me. That's 2020 and CNN. They tell the truth. The BBB's been a fraud since day one. Now, me, hell, I wrote a book, Winning the Game of Business, 40 years ago. Why? Because I like to play. I like to win. You know, it's called Repackage in America. Can you let me repackage you, please? I got 12 books, CDs that I wrote all the steps for you so you can't screw it up. Simple. I was at the Bonaventure for 32 years, every Wednesday night. All right, having fun with the line around the hotel with me. I was the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles before the coma. I used to sell this for $4,999, but the office sells it for $999. While you're on a live webinar with me now, you get it for half price. It's $499, but you got to Zelle now. Bank transfer deposit, and I'll ship it today too. Probably tomorrow because some people call this a holiday. Oh well, I got to have 2019 rich and famous people too. I got to play with them and build their whole life. Kind of fun, profit and nonprofit. Then I created a program for people coming out of prison. They need a second chance too, just like you. Here's Freeway Ricky Ross. After 20 years, I rebuilt his credit. I got him a gold and a platinum card, paid over time of $2 million. Would you like one or two? Let me know. You got a choice today. You can beat your doubt, run your race, but let me hold your hand and let me coach you for 90 days so you don't screw up anymore. That's pretty simple to do, step number 11. Now, getting past go. I can't show you anything I did obtain myself because that BB, blah, 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 those other turds out there today. God's gift, one of my mansions. I park my race boat and my yachts in my backyard. Where you park yours? I'm from Show Me State. How about the helicopter? One of the buildings, one of the Lamborghinis too. Now today I want you to protect your ass. I want you to change your driver's license today, AAA.com or DNB.com. I don't care what you got to do. I want it going to a P.O. box or mailing address. Everybody's selling your shit everywhere. You wrote a check. You gave me a driver's license. The next day your house got robbed. That happened a week or two and they killed the person too. You got a choice to protect your ass at starting today using Ray's rules. Did you bring that pain home again? You met me. You got the Driver's Privacy Protection Act too. Ultimate goal. That's step number 12. Now, when I created the divisions the way they are today, multiple functions, disconnect, isolate, incorporate, because they're cheap, all right, and I can separate the tenants too, and I can get cash and supply credit per division. Hell, that's kind of fun. Now, here's what I did. Understand, or this is what I did for my cat. I set up a corporation, got $1 million card, paid over time. Why not? But then I wrote a book called Buckets of Money. So I got 9 sister cards. Would you like one of those too? Then I basically put real estate in each division. I wrote a book on that too. And then what about franchise? Yeah, I wrote a book on that too. Wow, dude. You see, the only way you can play, it's a damn numbers game. You got to learn how to play. One of those screw up today. I got 8 left to go. What am I going to do now? Set up another one. Wow, yeah. If it's city, state, bankruptcy, all they do, grocery stores, banks can play this game. Rich and famous people, so can you. That's your decision. Now let's look at your car today. I said car, house, and bank account. The car you drive today, can you see it where you're sitting right now? Or can you remember when you bought the car? Sorry, you screwed that up too. You let them sweat you for hours on end. Oh, goody. All right, the bottom line is you lost $5,000, got the 9 inquiries. They get $120 for every inquiry they sell you to. They gave you a piece of paper. I need you to fill this out. You did, because you did what you're asked to, because you're sheep. Bah, bah, bah. All right, we're going to stop being sheep. Next, your signature from now on, because I said I'm going to run you credit. Next, your signature on every application from now on, you're going to write down allows 1 inquiry. you're going to take a picture. Now, the next time you buy a car, you're going to do it my way. Tax ID division. Because right now, you're the registered owner. That means you're a duck. Quack, quack, quack. Every time you hear your car make a squeak noise, listen to it carefully. It says quack, 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 quack. Step number 13. Cover your ass. Outsiders cover mine. You see, it's like this guy. This guy's great. He takes his wife Mary to church every week. And his son and his daughter and his grandkids. He could be your neighbor. Heck, he can be your brother-in-law. He's at the coffee store. All right, nobody's around. Wham! Oh, he's gonna die. He set up, nobody heard him the first time. So he did it again. Damn. See, he wants his $10 million lawsuit. This is what we got to deal with every damn day. But again, how about the one online? Every time you see this, fill out this form. We'll get you a bloodsucker helping you too. I just got a little bumpity bump, but they gave me $167,000 anyway. You got to understand and protect your assets starting today. Now, understand something today. You drive that car to the grocery store and the bank, a little bumpity bump, what are they going to do? Scream their head off. They got to put on a show to embarrass you and tell everybody around you, look at me, I'm a victim. And then they're going to say, driver's license, insurance, registration, please. And then your heart falls out of your chest and you realize your home address is on the driver's license. The insurance, you pay for that out of your paycheck, right? Don't they call that taxable income? That's your leftover. Did you know a corporation can pay for the insurance before you? Oh well, but no matter what I say or do today, you're the registered owner. All right, that means they're going to sue you and take everything you got and hire one of those bloodsuckers on TV. There's 44 of those every day. The registered owner, I think it should be a division of a corporation, and then you protect your assets too. So at the end of the day, when they sue you, they get diddly squat. Hell, why not? You see, I told you to plan the problem. And they're all going to tell me, every one of you can tell me what happened, and they're all going to say, if I would have known what I know today, like I said, plan the damn problem. Step number 14. This car, fleet price, tax ID, and guess what? We get to write it off too. And on top of that, it doesn't show up on personal credit reports. If you got a repossession today, oh, guess what? The IRS is going to give you a 1099-C. They're allowed to if they want to. Now, when I had my 17 houses at 19, I couldn't get number 18 until I transferred them into divisions to free up my credit report. I also got to separate liability. You get a paycheck. Oh, goody. It's tax. You get the leftover. Corporations are allowed to bring all the money in all and pay tax if there's a leftover. How about you pay zero tax on 10 billion? I mean, Amazon did, and you pay more tax than they do. You can bitch and complain all day. They're not doing anything wrong. There's no loophole either. They're playing the game. They pay tax on property and gallon of gas too, just like you. So your choice is shut up and join them or go boo. They're playing the game. They're allowed to. But again, we have to respect the Internal Revenue Service. IRS, they say corporations don't pay tax so they make a profit. So the bottom line is you can join the club too if you want to. But if you don't, that's okay. They even brought out what I've been teaching or preaching for 43 years, all the goodies. Borrowed money is not taxable. It's simple. Borrowed money is not what? What is it? Taxable under the corporate structure? You get to have fun? Oh, well, can you draw the 4 boxes I wrote in 86 for you? Right down the box, that's a corp, that's 3 divisions, a line of defense. If one of them screws up, what are we going to do? Go boo-hoo? No, we're going to keep the good pieces and never bring the damn pain home. Because we never had to. You don't have more than one life, but a corporation does. When are you going to learn to play? You got a choice. That's step number 15 today. Now, I'm allowed to build your credit or SSNSS for. How much would you like? I'm an affiliate. I get to play and rebuild every one of you. Now, I got classes every Saturday. All right, remember, live from 7 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, and I don't take breaks. Why would I want to take a damn break? I don't take breaks. That's ridiculous. Who takes breaks? Oh, the hourly employee. Okay. I'm going to be your personal coach. Is that okay? For at least 90 days? Now, buckets of money is what we're going to play with on Saturday. It's at 2:30. Buckets of money. I like that. Do you like buckets of money? Would you like some buckets? Now, let's talk about you. We got to rebuild you. I got to make you the qualified CFO. I got to do a rapid refresh for every one of you. If you allow me to block your crap, I can probably pop you some credit now during the program and at the end, no matter what I say or do. I get to build you some credit just for you. Even though he's got collection accounts. I built it up from a 480 to what, a 701? Next 2 weeks it'll be a 750. I'm going to get him to 800. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, the worst one recently, 11 collection accounts, 571, 562, still got $3,000 of credit. So the bottom line is, would you like me to rebuild you? Let me know. It's called rebuilding. It's called Rapid Rescore. I only charge $4.99. That's it. No more fees. From there, it's 90 working days. From there, you can get to a class on Saturday, Education Analyzation, for free. Now, no case goes past 180 days unless you keep screwing up on you. So remember, you got to follow through. I guarantee you at least $1,000 card back to you. That's twice you invested in yourself. What excuse you got now? You Zelle, you bank transfer deposit. Don't be surprised I call you personally right away. I got no excuses, neither do you. Every Wednesday and Saturday, I do a setup for corporation class. We pick the type, we pick the state, then we go how to buy at wholesale price and how to basically do the divisions 2 and level 1. So that's weekly. You get to go Wednesday or Saturday or both. For 90 days, you're stuck with me. I just want to be your coach. I want to get you to the $1 million dream. Now, if you got a corp, I'll build that one too. But if you don't, it's okay. I'll start you out as a starter package. This is our kindergarten package. This is where we build your credit, rapid rescore you. I give the articles for free. Officers list, tax ID, set up in level 1 for 90 days. You're stuck with me. While I do all the work and show you how to play, the office charges about $2,000 every day. But what I do is I give you $10,000 of cash credit. And I give it half price on a live webinar with me. $999, you get 10 times money back to you. Now what excuse you got? Starter package for a millionaire? All the same goodies, but this comes with $25,000 of cash credit. Half price, $2,499 today. Ultimate goals, up to you. What do you got to do? All you got to do is Zelle, bank transfer deposit. Pretty simple to do. Run your life through a corporation. That's what I'd like you to do, but you got to do what you want, or at least in conjunction. But that's step number 16, by the way. Ultimate goals, up to you. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. That's what I did. Had a collection of them too. Now today, you get that paycheck. Oh goody, it's tax. You get the leftover. You pay your bills. You pay for a car you should not. Then you're taking your personal credit money, rolling the dice, saying, honey, let's hurt the family some more. That's got to stop. If you're paying the payment, gas, registration, insurance out of that car, you could say no if you want to. You could actually drive a company car like everybody else does. Boom, boom, some more. That's step number 17. Now, I want you to get an SS4 form today. I want you to know what I tell you is the truth and factually verifiable too. SS4 equals 1120. Line 10 says banking and credit purposes. There's the IRS public record for you. Guess what? Step number 18. All you got to do is go to irs.gov and download the SS4 form. Simple to do. Bottom line, it's like anything else. You see, the United States of America Incorporated set up 50 states, they're corporations, but not you. You like bringing the pain home to you and your family too. The state, what did they do? They set up the cities. The cities are corporations too. See, this is the line of defense. But again, you didn't set it up for you because these must not be turned on, or you like bringing the pain home. I told you to plan the problem. They did. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy for cities. They get to bankrupt the debt and stay in business no matter what they say or do. By the way, I guess you like bringing the pain home to you. But did you know you're we the people? It's your constitutional right to incorporate you. But again, as long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. Bottom line, Nixon took the gold standard out. And every hospital is federally mandated that every woman who delivers a baby is handed an SSN form within 3 hours. The baby must have had to go get a job. Nope, they got to bond the baby, all right, and print some more damn money. See, the choice is simple. Mama can't take the baby out of the hospital in the stroller, the car seat, and can't go home unless Mama signs the SSN form. It's just the truth. They'll set you free. Now, online, you see these websites. You don't have to guarantee. My goodness. I've never seen so much baloney BS in my life. You have to get cash credit. Up to 8 cards per division. 9 lines of credit. All right, supply credit, vendor credit, marketing credit, lease credit, gas cards too. I got to make you the qualified CFO you need to be. That's just the truth. Now, if you look at those trade line craps, don't do those, please. Look at the Fair Lending Act first, because I don't want to visit in prison. Ultimate goal, corporate credit, and write off the credit cards, the interest rate line of credit, and write it off even if it screws up. But you can't do that for you, but a corporation can do it for itself too. Oh, well, what can I say? Until you want to learn to play, you're going to go back home and go, boo. I hope you use Ray's rules to buy your house, at least, right? Escrow, close, homestead, put it in a trust. Oh, you didn't do that? So if somebody sues you today, they get to take it away from you. And if you die, it's stuck in probate. And your family got diddly squat because your lack of planning today. Oh, well, what can I tell you? Now, when you buy a property, if you do, to fix it up, you're going to hire a contractor. Oh, goody. I told you to plan the problem. They're going to hire the subcontractors that stand outside Home Depot. Good workers. If they slip and fall, cut corners, and sue you for everything you got, now you're homeless again, like I was too. Bottom line is, why don't you think about quickly deeding properties to divisions for the fun of it? Costs about $12. How about an assignment of equity too? How about if they try to sue you, they get diddly squat? Why not? I think you should look up irrevocable trust. That's what I would pick if I was you. But again, that's number 19. Ultimate goal. All right, some of you today are playing peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. I don't understand. And we always get one going, we need to pay tax rate. And knock off the crap. Understand the IRS rule book is simple. Corporations don't pay tax till they make a profit. If you screwed up, you get your butt back in the system, irs.gov, you download a form called 656 433 A and B and get your free damn money today. And get back in the system too. That's step number 20. I told you we're going to repackage your whole life. Now, if you're fixing up a property, I had $841 million through corporate structure before my coma, all right, 12 years ago today. What did I always do? Simple. I set up divisions. All right, I'm one of the original OPMs. Other people's money. I want to save 70%. Then I don't want to pay a bill for 30 to 60, 90 days anyway. Why would I use my money when I don't have to? Then the escrow closes, it pays off the debt. Now I got up to $200,000 left over. Oh, goody. Then you write down Ray's rules, write it down. Leveraging money. And borrow money's not taxable. Remember what I showed you from the news and on TV and Google too? Borrow money's not taxable. Wow. Then we set up our line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. By the way, that's step number 21. That's called blackjack. Now, here's my office just before my coma. It was in Irvine Spectrum, 22,000 square feet building. All right, told you I'm verifiable too. Other locations up to $1 million a day helping people like you. The bank would be at the office going almost every day. See, when you got money, they always kiss your assets. Well, you don't have a pot. You know what? And you know what they do? They don't even know your name. Banks tend to borrow up to times 10 to the feds and loan back 5 to you. If we took that money out of that escrow, leveraging, raise rules, we would have created $3 million of borrowed money into the corporate structure. Heck, we'd use 2 of that to go buy McDonald's today. You want one? You see, here's what I want you to do for me. Every Wednesday and Saturday, the class set up level 1. I want your corporation set up, not do any business. It's only allowed to do 4 things and get some credit. Then we're going to set the line of defense. See, if you allow the corporation to be sued, they pierce the veil, come after you anyway, in most cases too. Let's set up the line of defense. Is that okay? They become the ducks. So we're going to learn how to do the 3-step. You ready? It's called disconnect, isolate, incorporate. If I have to bankrupt that piece, I will. But I'll keep the good pieces like the grocers and the banks and the cities do. But I'm not bringing the damn pain home because they never had to. Neither do they. Now neither do you. You got a choice, step number 22. Ultimate goal. Ask yourself a question when you look in the mirror again today. Another one. What are you willing to lose? Two things for me as a kid. I swore I'd never touch a baby unless it was my own child. And I'd read every book I could to make sure I don't bring the damn pain home to my family. You got a choice today. Do you want to hurt the family anymore? Or pierce the corporation? The divisions? I don't want to screw up anything. I want world peace. But that seems to not be happening right now. So guess what? I'm willing to lose a division because they're cheap, and I get another one and another one too. Just like they do. You see, when I play chess, I know I have to lose a piece or two. But remember, all right, winners get checkmate. But that's up to you, step number 23. Ultimate goal, God's using me to help you today. Are you going to pay attention? All right, that building and that car saying Lamborghini, Reynolds University, reaching the dream, think and be the impossible. I've done it all my life called Raise Rules. You ready to play? I make millionaires. Would you like to be next starting today? Let me know. Now, motivation, I listen to it every morning. But I listen about the motivation about the Bible. The Bible is the book to live by. It's the rules and the tools. The other blah, 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 like Tony Baloney that took Johnny for $7,500. Sorry, no thank you. Understand something today. Let's build your story. I'll even guarantee it too. How about I get you up to an 820? How about I get you up to 100,000 of safety credit? And don't use more than 29%. And then let's get you a corporation and divisions, get you up to $1 million and stop being stuck. Because being stuck kind of sucks, doesn't it? Ultimate goal is simple. Here's the blueprint. There's 12 books and CDs. Today it's half price, $4.99. There you go. Bring it to the class online with me too. You Zelle, bank transfer deposit. That's all you got to do. Now, how did the 14th Amendment turn corporations into people? Oh, the United States of America. They've got their 50 states, their corporations, and the states got their what? Cities, and created the line of defense. I think you're past due is setting up your line of defense. What do you think? But again, it's up to you. Never have joint credit because that's dumb. Buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, put in a trust, raise rules. Every corporation should have up to $1 million of credit. And divisions, hell, they're cheap the way I set them up for you. One for every piece of property, one for every franchise, one for every current business too. Set up the line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. Learn raise rules. From the horse's mouth versus the horse's you know what too. You get it from me. Oh, that's step number 24. Now, what happens is simple. If I don't do a rapid rescore, I got to wait till the end of the program to try to pop you a card. If you allow me to do it in the beginning, in the program, this is what's going to happen. I get a $3,000 card maybe, or maybe a 1 or 2. I guarantee you at least a $1,000 card. It's $4.99. Wow! And no case goes past 180 days. Average case is 90 working days. And you get to go to the class on Saturday with me, education analyzation too. And you're guaranteed a $1,000 cash card. Now what excuse you got? All you got to do is Zelle, bank transfer deposit. Simple to do. And remember, on Wednesday and Saturday, I do setup for corporations and division and level 1. So you can learn to get wholesale price, divisions, all kinds of goodies while I do the work for you. And you get to learn how to do the divisions for you too. Starter package, rebuild the credit, rapid rescore. You got to be the qualified CFO. Articles are free. Also has tax ID. Set up at level 1. Office sales are for $2,000. On a live webinar, you get it from me, and you get it from what? I'm going to give you $10,000 of credit, and it's $999. I mean, Mark here spent $3,700 for a corporate and a damn stock kit, and he sat there going like most people do. So 10 times the money back to you. Get all the goodies that belongs to you, and it costs you $999 today. Millionaire in the making. Half price is $24.99, and you get $25,000 of credit. Oh my goodness! All you gotta do is Zelle, bank transfer deposit. We call you right away. Pretty simple to do. Remember, I said I want to repackage your life. That means your house. All right, I'm just showing a picture of one of mine. Oh my, one of my cars. And the bank account too, because that's half the fun. All right, I can repackage anybody. Can you be next, please? Be kind of fun for you. Be fun for me too. Now remember, I said repackage your life. Now, the American dream. Everybody talks about it. You watch all this blah 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 on the internet. You got to do this or that. And it's like, shut up. All right, you're gonna take my money. I better get any help. It made you sound so good. I like the live events. I always go in person and I sit in the back. When they're all done, I listen and I go up front and I go, okay, so if I give you all my money now, you're gonna hold my hand and answer all my questions as you make me successful, like you said you are too. And then they back up, huh? I go, I noticed the car you drive today. All right, what happened? Well, I thought you had the American dream. Then I always sold up about $10 million of credit and go, are you going to help me get this too? See, I don't need BS. Neither do you. Every one of us need to bring in money every month to pay our bills. We all need a company car, go on a business trip, help other people free up our time. But we all need to set up the line of defense. 1,000 rules equals a $1 million company. 20,000 is billionaire. So if you allow me to rapid rescore you, I can get you credit probably in the beginning, during the program, or at the end too. Would you like some starting today? All right, it's kind of fun, but it's $499. If that's all you want me to do is put your score to a 750 guaranteed. And the class on Saturday, 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, education analyzation. Average case, 90 working days. All right, never pass 180 days unless you keep screwing up on you. The bottom line is you're guaranteed a $1,000 card. Minimum. Isn't that fun? So you Zelle now. Even though it's a holiday, you get to Zelle now too. Bank transfer deposit. Take a picture of the page. Now, starter package for Millionaire. All the goodies, 90 days with me. Simple, it's $999. And we give you $10,000 of cash credit, half price. Millionaire in the making. Half price is $24.99, $25,000 of cash credit. Half price to you. Zelle, bank transfer deposit. See today, all right, the world's going crazy. We got to protect our assets, all right, from the hacking, the shootings, and all the other crap. Stay safe, stay strong. Let's do our best while Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. Ultimate goal, I want to get you to the next level, next step. And number 25 is this, flat out. Right now, you can call 800-510-3338. They will honor everything I just said for the next 10 minutes for you. After that, they're going to go to the normal price list. So it's 800-510-3338. Let's do the best we can today and let God do the rest for all of us. And never forget, it's pretty simple to understand. God loves us all.